doesn't always work. But can Ireland still go socialist after this? Actually, I don't know. Huh. Well, maybe Germany's going to have more support than I was expecting them to have. Yeah, because you're now gone socialist. The Nationalist Party, we don't really care about them because they can't even win the election until way later. We'll make the IDC. It's 50 political power. We could use that. Yeah, Crown Corporations, 25. 3 factories for 90 days. It's not bad. We're getting 0.03 political power per day. That's actually kind of incredible. Yeah, no, that's actually... it's kind of amazing. That it's so horribly low. But why are you off them? Of course, you might not have taken any of these decisions quite yet. Okay, there's the Belgian Declaration of Independence. They should go socialist soon. And then the Dutch, they go socialist, I think, after their election, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, but now that Poland's socialist, Austria will join on day 1. They're a day 1 fight here. We do need some more steel, but I think that steel's mostly just for the boats. I mean, submarines are important. There's no denying that. But at the same time, I mean, our Navy's already pretty good. Give this election is 37. How's it still 0.03? Party popularity is pretty bad. I mean, the Liberals are going to win the election because I don't think we've... Okay, you remove Belgium from the Legation Council. Didn't we try to remove Belgium from the Legation Council after they already went socialist and they actually kept them on board? I remember that happening. Okay, and now you've gone social democratic. So you're going to go socialist soon as well. I think it'll still take you, I think, like 2 years-ish. Okay, unrest in Hong Kong. We're not going to worry about them at all. Okay, Romania joined the Belgrade Pact. Did Serbia go socialist? Yes. I do remember that Serbia actually did not join the, yeah, Liberals win with a slim minority, or the majority. 59%, that should give us a boost, yeah, nice boost to party popularity. So we're getting 0.26 per day, instead of 0.03. So, I mean, that's good. And you know what, actually, we'll take 1 more steel for the Americans. Just so we can actually, we do gotta build our boats a little faster. Okay, invite people to IEDC. And of course, we're only going to invest in our own country. Anybody else makes no sense. Okay, draft Bill C7. Okay, we want to go as militaristic as possible. Okay, thanks for joining. We're immediately going to put that... immediately put it into our own country, but can't do that quite yet. We need at least 1 more person to join. There you go. Invest in our own country. Give me a military factory. Very, very happy. I think our city involved as well. Market liberal minus 5%. You know what? Well, we won't do conscription right yet. We will at some point. I don't know where it actually. Return of the King, go to the Home Isles. Where actually is that in here? It probably doesn't show up until we're actually at war. Yeah, we can't do any conscription. We have 1.5%. It's basically ass. And also, let's make sure these units are not also awful. Let's get you to, like, 23 combat with. Do we have enough guns for that? I think so. Yeah, no, this is looking okay for us. Division 3, Division 2... we have 2 of you. We have 3 of you. 6 of you. Okay, all of you guys, you're getting switched over to infantry division. I don't know why their symbol is a down arrow. And you're not even cavalry divisions. So you're probably not even the most efficient for suppression. You're not, the RCMP is. So get rid of this. We'll get rid of template 2. Template 3 we'll keep. Garrison will not use. And armor division we'll keep for the time being. Okay, I think New Zealand managed to survive. Because I think Australia, literally I don't think they can actually navally invade in time to actually win their war. Okay, Iberian Federation is now in existence as well. Empty building slots. No, we gotta go for the arms factory. Like, what do you think? You think I'm not gonna take the option that gives you the most military stuff? I need military factories. Also, we're missing 21 steel. How? Oh, because the United States don't want to trade with us anymore. They don't like me. Okay, I guess we'll trade with... We'll trade with the Germans then? Okay, Belgium is still in existence. They haven't gone socialist yet. And again, they should. Norway's already socialist. Sweden is social democratic, but they will have their coalition in charge. I don't think we can force them to do the abdication early, but I don't think it really matters that much when they do the abdication, as long as it's before, of course, the Second Weltkrieg. Anything we want to do here? I mean, I would like the political power so we can invest in cram corporations. Oh yeah, I guess Brazil's also going to go syndicalist, huh? Market liberalism goes up. I don't think we care. I don't think this actually does anything, if I remember correctly. Just give me a party support boost. Because there's no way, I think, for, like, you know, the British to spy on the Canadians and, like, cause a revolution within the country itself. At least to the best of my knowledge. Okay, vote passes. You've now formed the Eastern Front of the Internationale. Finland will join at some point. Estonia joined the Reichspakt. Okay, so they got one little bonus member. But I think in our campaign as Germany, we did the same thing, so... What do you expect? So I want to draw you out, maybe to go to at least, like, Minnesota. Just remember, New England... I guess we can seize it for ourselves. Which we probably want to do. Okay, Crown Corporation in Montreal. Take that first. I would love to do the next Crown Corporation in Toronto as well to get more gun factories. Okay, voting begins on C7. Let's keep it just down towards Montreal for the time being. Okay, what do we get? We removed Divided Nation, Professional Army, Compromise and Economic Plan. I mean, you all seem pretty good. And 200 political power. Like, how do you say no to that? You can't. Recruit population we do need, because again, it's Canada, and the fact that our conscription options are limited, we do need the extra powers there. Okay, more Crown Corporations, please. Let's do a royal address to the Entente. And we are about 3 months away from the Second American Civil War. And again, we want to intervene on day 1 if we can. I mean, we can't, because we need to take all of these decisions. But at some point, I would like to. We're also not getting 1.08 political power. Very nice. In arms and equipment, we need more guns. Everything else is irrelevant. Well, okay, it's not irrelevant, but there are things I'd prefer. No, direct the exiles more. You know what? Assist the Canadian government. Why not? To get done what you can get done.
Ready to move.
By the way, do we have trucks? Yes, excellent. So make sure our supplies are looking good for our units. Suppress the exiles. I don't know if there's any reason to actually do that right now. Okay, now Bulgaria is in a massive war. They're definitely going to lose. But they do have Albania on side. And who does not love Albania? Greatest nation on earth. Follow you up. You know I'm going to take the extra military tech as well. Yeah, I don't think Bulgaria... They can't live for too long. By the way, what did you guys do? Did you do status quo? No, I don't think your Osh has happened yet. I think that's in March. The vote has failed. By the way, am I not on the legation council? I mean, I guess not. I thought I was, but... Okay, there's Belgium. They've now gone socialist. I mean, it's not a big surprise, because I you know, forced them to do it. Switzerland, of course, is also going to go socialist. I guess Ireland's not going to do it. But Ireland not being socialist is a major blessing. If it ends up happening. Because it allows us to use Ireland as a launching point to invade Britain. And again, we need to do that ASAP. And knock off, we need to knock out one of these two fronts, either Russia or France. And I think France makes the most amount of sense. What do we actually produce in the country? Okay, we can't really change you right now. We'll keep you on expert focus for the time being. Okay, Huey Long's been assassinated. You hate to see it. You know, let's begin a royal tour as well. The king will tour all the major cities of Canada. Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, Thunder Bay, Winnipeg, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Edmonton, you know, Vancouver, Yellowknife. I don't think it's not on the game map, but it's all the way up there. All the great places in Canada. Okay, Norway is now fully controlled by the socialist. They all join in. They join basically immediately. Okay, we got the standoff in America. So I'm actually going to just get rid of this for a second. Can we do this yet? No. Okay, we want all forces surrounding the CSA. We don't want any troops on the Canadian border. I guess I can't do this yet. Is there anything that's like 42 days, 42 days, 42 days? Okay, I guess we will still ride the exile. I think we lost like 4 days of progress. But we need to immediately invade the CSA. While they have very few militiamen, while they have the least amount of territory, this is when you strike. Of course, you do get a debuff. It's a really bad debuff. Do you get a... I mean, you also have a pretty bad penalty. I mean, organization minus 20% is pretty bad. That could give us in a very happy situation as time goes on. And we're going to get 4 military factories within the month, so I'm happy to see that as well. So how many focuses is this? Naval exercise in the Atlantic. Off of Britain. Why would I do it off the United States? That doesn't make any sense. I like how there's still the North Sea. Because it used to be, in Kaiserreich, you used to actually be able to invade Germany instead of the Internationale. That's been changed for fucking like a decade, I think. Or at least, okay, a decade is a bit much. Hey, look at us go. Boom. So, Paraguay's gone socialist. I don't know what's going to go with Argentina. We'll see how they go, though. Peru's supposed to go socialist at some point as well. Okay, Okay, go trade interception. Typically, I think that's the best one for us. And they've taken over Minnesota. How do you actually not enough troops to cover all this territory? I'm guessing it's because it's considering the lake as being territory that should be covered by forces, but... Okay, the Americans are now at war. This will be done in just a few days. Move into New England immediately. Okay. Happy to see it. You are not great. Set up the provisional government of New England. It gives us a few units. They won't join the war against the CSA immediately, but I'm still happy to have them aboard. Right, New England into the IEDC. Exiles have been rallied. Follow that up with the intervention debate. We gotta do this immediately. Eyes to the south. Royal Navy has seized Puerto Rico. Hey, look at us go. And we have 300 political power right now. Build armed factories in Ottawa. Give me military construction speed, which I can't do because we haven't invested in natural resources. Okay. Give me better rifles then. Okay, take Alaska. And we almost have 150 again, so we can take another military leader. Or maybe an air... Washington's already fallen. Excellent. Okay, the intervention debate is going to be happening soon. Independence for Puerto Rico. Become part of the Federation. And then you will eventually end up going socialist anyway, so I don't know if it makes a big deal one way or the other. Where's close air support? There he is. I'll bring you over. And of course, as you can see, the CSA is already doing a fantastic job. They're doing very, very well for themselves. Okay, I think Albania has lost their war. Bulgaria is somehow still kicking, but that's not going to last for too long. Panama Canal. Panama seizes the canal. Demand a Panama Canal. We'll see if they say yes to it or not. Yeah, we'll do nothing. Again, we're not going to go to war over something so silly as that. Support New England. No, we'll definitely support the federal government. Go eyes to the south. Which gives us 1% crew population. Happy to see it. And then crossing the border. Of course, the CSA can delay this event by doing Divided Nation crippling strikes. But hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, Iberia joined the Third International. So let's take a quick look at the faction map right now. Legation cities have collapsed. You're not in a faction quite yet, but you will be soon. Fatherland Front taking over you, so you're now socialist. So we got two socialist countries down here. I'm hoping they both join the International, but it's a little hard to say. I'm pretty sure they don't join the Eastern Front, but I actually don't know. Okay, hindered American trade, thank you. Massachusetts trying to cross it, has fleet of crossing the border. Stop the Southern Syndicalist. Okay, revolutionaries in Switzerland. Yeah, but that requires them to actually have already won the war. And again, I need them... Yeah, can I annex New England? Yeah, you can, at the beginning. If you would, instead of releasing as a puppet, you can't keep them as a, territory. But I don't think it's probably not actually worth it. Okay, so you're all in the International now. You're not. The Dutch will join soon-ish. I don't know if I set them to electoral victory or if they're set to, revolution. But again, we need the United States on side. The United States will be such a big boon to us. Like, I honestly think we need them in order to actually, win this campaign. Because again, I don't know, will Germany and Austria be enough? Because again, Ireland has an election in 37 in December of this year. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't know if they can still go socialist. Support the USA. How many guns do I have? Give me 4 divisions. And I should... I mean, you know what? Give them 2,000 guns. At least for the time being. They do have a lot of volunteers. From many different countries. I appreciate that a great deal. You're getting volunteers from Italy and Bahari Commune, which is not that big of a deal. Do you change your name? Or are you just always a Bahari Commune? I'm pretty sure you're just always a Bahari